All right. First of all, I want to say um, I want to welcome every one of you watching me all around the world. My name is Testimony, Mr. JAGA, aka Agbero for Christ, Agbero for Christ, aka Omo Jehovah, aka Jesus Boy, aka Omo Jehovah Gungo Nishi. I choose gospel because there's nothing better than preaching, you know, preaching the gospel. Because at the end of the day, we will all go one day and go and meet our Maker. So what will be our testimony to Him? What will be our report? So I don't have any regrets in my life today that I chose gospel, because there was a journey before now, and the journey was not good. And when I met Christ, the journey was sweet, and now I can say to the world, I'm born again. I'm a brand new person, and you can all see. Jesus today, Miladi, my love. Oh, le yo now. She will do. All right, that is a very great question, and I believe in foundation of life. And my foundation, let me just start it from my background. I came out from a Muslim background, Muslim family, polygamous family. My dad is a father of 27. I'm 20. I'm in 22 position, among the children, and also, six wife. My daddy had six wife, and just imagine coming out from that kind of family. It's very, very, everyday goes and everything like that. But he's a very, he's a very, he's a very lovely father. But though I've grown up without having fatherly love, except, I was raised by my stepdad, by my mom, and shout out to my father, my spiritual father, my father, Reverend Dr. Chris Oyakilome, the president of Love World, Nation. That gave me opportunity to be able to, express myself in the way of the Lord. Give me that opportunity to be able to showcase my talent. Give me that world class stage. The best stage all around the world. And that was what really. But before then, before that moment, like I told you, there was a journey, and that journey, I remember, growing up, and I just want to be that, that lovely boy. I always sing one song then. Baba they try, Baba want buy Bugatti, Baba want buy Ferrari, Baba want make mommy happy, don't move me what trouble. Every young guys want to be, you want to grow up to be great, like you want to do everything, but sometimes what we involve ourselves sometimes might not be the right thing, So growing up, I just want to be that guy, though even from my childhood, there was a testimony, you know, before I was, before I was born, there was a testimony how my mom, she said, she told me the story how, while she was pregnant, something happened that the pregnant was delayed almost 1 year plus before I was born, and even after I was born, the day of my naming ceremony, doing that day, doing the naming ceremony, everybody trying to prepare for the naming and everything. So when the Alpha people came, the Alpha people, the people that would name me, that would, name me, when they came, they went up where you have this baby where they place your baby and everybody's just there, everybody's happy, party, want to don't get on, and everybody just happy. Coming up there, they came to pick me up, and they realized that my enemy was already cold. The baby was already gone, and noise everywhere, shouting, this kind of, things like that, blah blah blah, noise everywhere. All the Alpha tried, even they have to. She told me they call some babalaos, some all these people. They call some pastors because my dad is a very influential person, we're very known in Ogun State, Remo, popular known as Alaji Iwapele, Lurudin Iwapele, very popular. So a lot of great people were around. At the end of the day, after 8 hours trying to bring me back to life, there was nothing. So they conclude they concluded that what, they have to just give up, so they should just go and package me and bury my enemy. So getting to that position, that you know getting to the place they're going to put me on ground. So they already put my enemy on ground. So the first sound that was pour on me are snakes. So and today I'm alive. But that was what she told me. That is our own testimony. Well, what about my own personal experience when she was not there? When my mom is not there. You know, when you're growing up, you want to have that moment where you are the only one that know where you face. You know, when I would travel to, to what is it, this place called Agashe, Poki Poki, that area. Just go and look for jazz, trying to just make it in life, following some people to some places that I don't even think my mother even knows about, all this thing. But Baba just wanted, Baba won't just try everything that everybody asks him to try, But thank God for the Spirit of God that have been guiding me, and that really got me into a little trouble, trying to make it 2011, I got myself in, some stupid thing. Let me put it stupid way, because at the end of the day, I don't like the experience, and I don't pray any of my enemy or my friend we involve ourselves in that kind of experience where being a young artist, you go to some people, they want I'm worried, come and see us, we'll do something about it. And shout out to all the artists, all the ministers, all the singers. You have to be mindful of who give you promise or who tells you to come and see them, or they want to sponsor you, because some of all these guys, their hand is not clean. They involve themselves in this stupid shedding deal. So one man gave me an appointment to come to his house. He gave me a lot of promise just from me singing. He's interested to sign me up. So I went there to go sleep. Never knew that these guys were into something else. Sleeping there that night, woke up, realized that SARS was already everywhere. Everybody ran away. I couldn't, run because I don't know, where to run to. I don't know why I should run. That kind of thing. When you find yourself like universal phone, like I thought it was just small thing, man. At the end of the day, I got myself into police station. From police station to from Banti to SARS. This one from there, in jail. They call it jail popularly. But I came out while I was there. God started, talking to me that He really want to use me. That this is not the way. Then I did song with Obesere. I did song with Scalimenta. For you to know the kind of angle I'm coming from, I was so raw. Like I was so raw, But while I was there, I got somebody introduced me to Christ. Like I just decided to try, man. Come back, call me on to me. Last song. I could just serve him. But when God told me, the Spirit of God told me in that, while I was there in that prison, then, like, you know what? I want you to go back to my house to serve Him. So I came out. All these things was about 6 months. So I came out. All my property was seized, and the case was not a small case. Like somebody was shot. So I needed to wait for the person to wake up because the person was on coma. So for the person to come out, to come and recognize whether it's me that shot or killed or probably tried to kill that person, put the trigger on that person. So the person wake up at the end of the day, the person look at me and say, no, this is not the person that shot, that put the trigger and everything like that. But God was just guiding me. So when I came out, I became a brand new person. So I was just going on the road one day, a lady met me, shout out to her, and she gave me just these church tracks, all these ambi. So I just took it. The lady took my number, and after the whole thing, the Sunday, that was a Friday, Sunday the lady gave me a call, Jaga, what's up, brother Jaga, how are you? I'm fine. Then I was, you can't look at my face, as in, I'm going to man, we don't get money, we don't get anything, everything they make me vex, everything, around me. But still, I was ready to take, and I don't want to go back to the church I was coming from. I don't want to mention any name of church, But to cut this long story short, I went to church that I was even washing clothes. The lady called me, wait, what's up? Are you not coming to church? I was like, which church? Did you consider me church? The lady said, if Jesus come today or God come today and appear to you, will you tell God that whose church or you're not going to serve Him? So because of where I was coming from, I have a reason to serve God. So I remember the situation that the Lord just saved me from. So that is, what, I just go to the church. I got there that day, it was a new ball. It was a new game entirely, new new day, new moment, new life. The pastor was preaching that day. That pastor that was in charge of that particular church in AIT Alagbado, Pastor Ade Timileyin. Everything the man was talking about is like the man have seen me, and I'm sure in that church nobody knew me. So it's not like somebody went to the man to tell the man my story or. So that day I made up my mind. I said, you know what? I want to give God 6 months. If anything does not change, I'll move out. Maybe this is no way. And that was the first time I stepped into Christ Embassy Church. I've never attended anything about Christ Embassy. That was 2011 when I came out. I went there 2012. I think it was 2011 stroke, late 2011. At the end of the day, I was there joining them. I just respect myself. I don't want to join the choir because I was seeing the choir like a small choir. I was just raw. That kind of guy now. You see my face. Say I don't be ajebo. So I was just choir 6 people. I just want to serve God, join them and everything. And the man said something that day. He said nobody introduced me to Christ. He said I just want to change my way. I was a Muslim before. Then I decided to say, you know what? I've been practicing this thing for long. Let me just change. Let me even give this thing a chance. And it changed. And today, I said, okay, you gave God. And now in my mind, I said, okay, you gave God 6 months. Me too, I'm going to give God 6 months. I'm not, all of us now, that I'm mature now. God is now admitted to, that He'll be giving time to, but God is a very merciful God. While you are even behaving like a baby, He will still be pampering you. Because that is what you know at that time. So at that time, I know God is just trying everything. I entered the church, man. Within 3 months, everything about my life just set. Pam, 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 pam. Everything was just working. Joined the choir, started singing my own way. From there, the rumors got to the zone, to the group church. From this, I went to the group church one day. I just saw some artists singing. I said, singing. And people were shouting. I said, this one. So in my mind, I was like, okay. And they just told me, this one. I just saw that person. This one is using one car. This one is using one car. I say, this one. I don't even know how to sing much. Grace. See, me, I always tell people I don't want to sing again. Grace should be singing for me. Grace should be singing. The people that knows how to sing, their trouser is always very... Have you seen music teacher before? Anyway, shout out to all the music teachers. I don't mean disrespect to anybody. Every time when you say you have a testimony, when you say you have a testimony, there have to be a story. There have to be some things you have to go through that the Lord will allow you to go through, but He knows the end of it. So that when you're facing people tomorrow, you have a complete album of testimony. I call it the album of testimony. Are you with me? So burying me, of course the enemy is gonna try. We all know devil today. Devil sees you even in your mother's womb. The enemy already knowing you. In fact, they are already looking for even from and because my mom was the last wife, and my dad, being the last wife, everybody last wife, so that kind of thing. Everything that woman want to have coming from that kind of family in Africa and Nigeria, that woman must be in trouble because other wives will not be happy. And especially a beautiful woman. So all those things that happen, God allow it to happen because He want to prove to the enemy that He's God. If you kill, I can raise. Are you getting me? That's what the Lord proved to my family, to my mom, to everyone in my family. And today, what will be my testimony if I don't have this kind of background stories to share? So it was not I don't believe in enemy. Because at the end of the day, at this level of my life, challenge is made for human being, and challenge is like an exam that you cannot pass. As in, you cannot pass until you pass it. So there's no wuru to the answer when it comes to God. Okay. The name Testimony JAGA was not given to me by anybody. That I first started from Jesus the Laugh. That was my name, popular known in Ibadan. Later I was bearing MC JAGA. Later I was bearing Matthew. You know, different name, just say. But there was a time my mom called me in 2008. I will never forget. And he said, she want me to pray. She said to me, I want you to pray. The Lord showed her that he wanted, that the Lord want to give me a new name. So that night, then I was, a cleaner in Zeno House, in Ikoyi. If a hotel, the back of a hotel, that big building, Zeno House. I was a cleaner there for 4 years. So I was in that place, just doing my cleaning. So in the middle of the night, I believe in prayer. My mom really raised us, up with prayer. You can't be my mom. In fact, if you offend my mom, you will fast. If you have a bad dream, you will pray and fast. So fasting is like, so a lot of people ask me, why do you slim like this? I said, I don't eat, because from this world you have to be very, very, spiritual level. You have to be very, whatever, at alert. So that day I was praying in the middle of the night. I woke up around 1 or 2, praying. My mom, she's a woli of my own house. So anything she has us to do, she say, mo fẹ́ kó gbàdúrà. Olúwa ní kó gbàdúrà pé òun fẹ́ fún ẹ lórúkọ tuntun, orúkọ tó ń jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ lórúkọ tí òun fẹ́ fún ẹ. So I was just praying in the middle of the night, praying, and I heard it clearly in my ear. Clearly, testimony. Testimony. The next thing, again, when the Lord speaks to you, it's very clear. God is not a God that confuses. God does not confuse. And since then, I started bringing that name. Testimony. So at the time, it doesn't make sense to a lot of people. Testimony. So the name called JAGA has already gone viral. And I was an MC comedian. And I was doing, I do everything. I said dog, do boxing, do everything. At the end of the day, the name does not make sense. So I wanted to change that name. Especially, I don't want to be JAGA. So the Spirit of God guided me and told me, don't remove the JAGA, but remove the JAGA out of it, because you are no more JAGA. Your name is JAGA. Testimony JAGA. I said, what is the meaning of JAGA? How do you want me to? So while I was talking, the Lord can speak to you by using anybody. So I was with a couple of my Christian friends. Iron sharpens iron. Sharpness iron, Gary. I was with my guys, so I was like, see, I don't want to change this my name. I say, there's something I'm perceiving right now in my spirit. I'm feeling right now that the name JAGA, the Lord don't want me to change it, and I don't have meaning to it. One of them just said, there's something I can tell you right now that the Lord is saying. I said, He said, the next he said, that was it, JAGA. I said, yes. And I said, let the J stand for Jesus. He said, Jesus, associate. I just answer him, God, ambassador. How do you get here? I don't know. Why are you so favored? I don't know. Why are you so rich? I don't know. But there's something I know. Grace chose me. No be say, na me pray pass. No be say, na me sing pass. No be say, na me shout pass. No be say, na me demo pass. Grace chose me. When grace, choose a man, bagbe, there's nothing. Even the president will come to your rising. It's in the Bible. He said, the king shall come to your rising. And I was just doing my own thing. One of the things about my ministry that's so fantastic and very beautiful, every artist has a stage. But there's a stage to another stage to another stage. That's one of the things about my ministry that's just very unique. I told you how my news got to the group church. So from group church, my news got to Zona Church. And when you go to all these churches, they will audition you, because a lot of guys comes around. So they will call some of our senior colleagues to come and audition us. To while you're in that audition, they will check your song. If you need to be correct, they will correct you. They will tell you go back to studio, do some adjustment. So at that time, from that, just like from JS1, JS2, JS3. So when the main thing started from 2016. I started singing from on a Man of God stage 2015. They were just then they just use me, yeah. They don't like my energy and everything. Let me just be blunt. I was like a joke in that family because looking at Christ Embassy generally, they love English. We love English. We love YouTube because we are not local church. We are global ministry. So you have to be very very. I really thank God for God to break some records, some unusual records, some unusual, you know, something very something that I cannot tell you how it goes. How God did it. So just a guy doing Fuji Christ Embassy. How like for real, man. But God, if God is with you, spirit communicate to spirit. 2011, 15, for the first time I did my song there. 2016, I did take it there. We now had a program in Ibadan. That 2016, there is a. So while we are in that program, big names were there. I don't want to mention names. A lot of big names. So they were looking for that particular performance, that standing ovation performance. Like everybody goes there. The big names are there. They just did their own. Everywhere, everybody was. And Pastor was watching from Lagos. Pastor was watching. So like they were worried. They were worried. Like, guy, who will do this thing? So my father, that's my godmother, Evangelist Kati Wohire, as the director for the of LMEM. That's Pastor Chris younger, sister. That's my godmother. So she was she's the director for all our program, in fact, she's the director of any musician here in Christ Embassy. We are all under her. We call her Mother of Stars. So she was there, and that's my director husband. That's Dr. Ken Wohire. That's my father. Why they were like trying to say, where's testimony? Go testimony. This is Yoruba. He knows how to communicate with these people. I'm talking about maybe over 15,000 crowd. So I got on stage. When God wants to do, and you don't need to talk too much. Everything with your boss. I got to the stage. They gave me a microphone, and I don't know what came. These people, Oluyole I just enter. If you feel me for London, don't be surprised. Oh, táwọn ayé máa gbọ́n yẹn lásán. Yà padà. Látàárọ̀. Because it's money. Since morning, boy, why do you keep the cake? Come on, the icing gangan lélẹ́yìí. Olúyọ̀lé wọ́n jẹ́ kí ni wọ́n show love. From there, the man of God asked, who is that young man? And he said to my director that they should pick me and train me. So from that concert, I don't have the opportunity again at that moment to go back to my house to even pick my clothes. So from Ibadan, I landed in my director's house. I started living with her so 2017, we went to South Africa. My music was rejected because I did one song, Igara, because maybe they'll play the video for you guys, Igara. After Igara, I did a song Igara, so I wanted to do it on a global stage. And I'm like, what, this is Yoruba song. When we go back to Nigeria, they rejected the song. Why I was there, God care. I'm alone. If I cannot sing the song on global stage, let me do anyhow to shoot the song video in South Africa. Not knowing that God, the Lord was pushing me to prepare the blow of my blow. But yeah, so I did the video, came back to Nigeria. So the next program we had in Nigeria, so they gave me the opportunity to climb the stage almost. They'll show you the performance. It was bloody go. Bloody go, and that was the first time I'm now seeing my man of God sitting down. 2015, we are going to open the stage. 2016, go and open the stage. 2017, they just now, twist me. And guess what? Even that day, the plan was not to twist, but God make some things went wrong. So when they were looking for me, I was not there. So at the end of the day, Pastor has entered. I don't know what came with it, but at the end of the day, everything shall work together for my good. Ọmọ tí bàbá máa rí lẹ́yìn pé tá ní spiritual wèrè yìí everything. So and what I wanted from him, I didn't even want pastor to talk or do anything. I just want that man standing ovation because in my ministry tí bàbá tó bá ti fi kíní ìsìn wọn, God is still there náà yẹn ti yẹ until the microphone is being. So I was praying and Papa, before I look back, Papa just stood up. Papa was clapping. Oh, that day, oh yeah, my everything was busted. 2018 lásán tó mo ṣàwòrán sẹ́yìnbó ìlọ́run ni pé níbi ìgbà tí bàbá ti DJ Sound Innovation 2000 mo kọ fún Jehovah Ginger jẹ ní Jehovah Ginger kọ pick bàbá kọ bàbá dance, you know, the video to it. Okay, that was my song Jehovah Ginger that I sang. Come listen to my testimony of what the Lord has done for me. My eyes have seen, my ears have heard of His goodness and His mercy. You gave me life, give me peace. I wonder what I did that makes you love me like this, oh Lord. Oh, you gave me life, give me peace. I can't deny what you did. You make my life sweeter more. I will call you different and different. Oh yeah, Jehovah Nisi, Jehovah Nisi. I will call you Lord Jehovah. If you want to Jehovah Ginger, Jehovah Ginger. I call you Jehovah Swagger, Jehovah Swagger. I will call you Jehovah Bashiri, because I'm not Bashiri. If I buy me, you,